Okay. My voice came back today. I think it's still a little croaky, but it's definitely not as bad as what it was. So I'm gonna start up a new playthrough of Pokemon Red. Yeah, new playthrough of Red, and I finished the first, I don't know, 60-ish Pokemon for Generation 1 on most with the 3DS, like pretty much dead now. I don't want to lose any time, so I finished the playthroughs of Monopoly because my voice was bad. I wanted something just to chill to. Now I'm starting a new Pokemon Red Let's Play. So it's gonna be fun. My headphones. Oh, that's my head. I'm like right now, like there. I don't have any other lamps on me right now, so just gotta deal with the little guy in the corner. I am. So an update to this. I think I said it before, but I'll see it again. I'm getting an actual 3DS capture card. What's today? Today's the 23rd, the 28th. So I think I get paid. Possibly the 22nd. I think it's just a couple more weeks, about a month. It's like this Thursday is the first. So I wrote the guide. I have all the way up quite a bit of it written. I have probably half the Kanto decks done. And I'm going to be looking at my laptop here to basically make sure I don't miss any. I know I have a Caterpie, a Pidgey, a Charmander. There's 4, but possibly a Weedle. Rattata, Weedle, Pidgey, and Charmander. Meaning during this segment, I am not gonna pick them Pokemon to start with. I'll pick a different starter. I have Red Charmander in my guide. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick Bulbasaur. I can, just continue using Charmander. No, I'll just have one of these for the Gigantamax Charizard in the post game, which I haven't wrote in yet, but I could just write it in somewhere. So we have the option to actually lose this battle. hoping I lose it actually. And I'm happy to win it. Okay. Alright, we bought it. There was one we wanted. We get $175 here. And I'm level 6, so that's kind of cool. So we really don't get another Pokeball. But we at least have more money to start out with. So we need to go to the, not the PC, the market. Got this potion for the rival 1 fight, I think. Rival 2 fight, sorry, not rival 1. So I'm probably gonna have this Charmander to Charmeleon, I think. Or I don't know. My guy has Charmeleon, so assuming that's what I gotta get to. I don't need Charizard for this one. I'm gonna have Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur for the post game stuff, or specifically in yellow. So, I've said it before, there's been a rumor of the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, which is coming up next year. They're having a big collection similar to the 3D All Stars. And possibly a Skyward Sword remake. Or a collection of Zelda in 2021 towards the end. So possibly that's something. So the reason why I'm not playing Sword and Shield right now is because I'm terrified that in the middle of this challenge I can't bring the decks up to Sword and Shield. I can't bring it up to home because the bank setup between Gen 7 and 8 won't work. People also speculate that Generation 9 will be in the bank, but I think it's gonna be a lot sooner than that. So I'm scared. I'm terrified. The playthroughs can still happen, but then the Dex challenge is dead. So, and my thing was, I should have 16 Pokeballs and I only have 15. I thought that we were supposed to have 3,200, not 3,000. So I'm in a goof there, and the guide I will fix it now. Actually, be right back. Hold on. Thought somebody was outside, but no one's outside. I was like, I think I hear Mom's voice. Okay. Spirit and then female. Come on, dude. It's getting the same encounters now. I mean, this should give me but that's the spare I need. I think I need 2 of them. Oh no, I just need 1 now and 1 later. Okay. So now we just need another female. I'll come back and then we're gonna get the gas response on Route 3. So we'll just come back for that. That's fine. Take this potion behind the tree. I need a Weedle, and I need my 2 Weedles on this flower. The reason why I'm running away from the Pidgey is I already have Pidgey and Rattata from my previous, like my first go through this. So it's like they're not needed right now. I'm just not getting anything now. What the fuck? I really don't want to move on from Route 2 or 3. So that's one of my riddles. Which I only needed one. I don't know why I have two. Kiskakuna is in the forest. So we need to drop the riddle and the I'm gonna drop that in PC. There's another one I caught, the despair. I took back and tried to get the Nigerian female again. Nigerian male. I'm actually gonna kill this one. Okay. Hit the 41-hour mark. Give me another female. Damn it. I get a stab. Another female. I'm getting another males and I have no clue why. I don't even know what spawn rate for the male and female is. What's the spear? That's good. That means we don't have to worry about one leader and we can add one to our team. Maybe use a potion. I swear I picked Pokeball. What? Whatever. Okay. There we are. That took way too long. Um, if I move up to the Viridian Force after I go heal and drop the Nanoman in the PC. Wait. And you drop the other spirit too. So here we have to catch two cocoons. It's actually pretty easy to get. Like spawn line, it's a Pokeball, which we are at 10 Pokeballs, so we actually got 7 to 9 is actually about right. We're gonna be here for a while. So there's already a readable. Since it's over 5, I could just evolve it to a Kakuna or a Beedrill. Probably a Beedrill. Have it as a team member for a little bit. So as I'm building a team, we need 4 Caterpies, or anything in the Caterpie line. There's an item down here. There's not. There's a Kakuna, so that's good. Tower 6, which is really nice. I'm enjoying 4 levels to Beedrill, but since we have 2 Weedles and a Kakuna, we now can just take the Weedle to level 10 plus for the Beedrill. Come on, Kakuna. Well, it might look like we might actually have a hard time moving forward because there's 4 Pokeballs on this one mall, which was not my intention to do, but I could want it, meaning my Pokeballs are not only at 4. So But I want to kill everything and everyone to make sure I get as much money as I possibly can. We also have a Pikachu we need to catch in here too. So I'm probably going to have to hunt for that. Up to 5%, so it's not terrible, but it also is quite terrible. Okay, I don't need you. I'd say this gives you pretty good EXP as well. I want to get close to 16 as possible. If not more, because of being a bit over leveled for the box fight would be very useful. Just because I am weak to rock and I have not much to do, but my special's pretty high, then I can somehow manage. That's what it means, $70. See this antidote as well. Now we're looking for the Caterpies. Yes, and red Caterpie is a Pokemon. It's just a lot lower chance. And Pikachu is a 5% chance. I think the Caterpie is like a 15 or a 20. I'm going to evolve the Kakuna as well here. I'm switching the ring because Argent is hardened, so we're gonna try to tackle it as much as we can to kill this thing. I'm sure that doesn't do well. Let's just go back to Charmander. I'm trying to switch train to get Nino Male to Ninorino by level 16 by Mount Moon. So as soon as I get in the Mount Moon, I will have another King in the Charmeleon, meaning like a box. My Charmander, if I need to, if it's not evolved yet. Which it more likely will be. It's the person. From the room, there's another person. So now we have three persons, I think. Two or three. And now I'm gonna grind fly Pikachu and our Caterpies. That's another one. Yeah, to get into Kakuna, they're like, 10, and getting the Weedle to Kakuna at level 7, and then having the Reno at level like 10 or 12. By block, I should be in good shape. This is abysmal. I'll just go ahead and beat this dude here. It's gonna be on the NPCs now. So all we have to do is catch our encounters. Yeah. I catch. There were 7, so I need 3 more levels for Kakuna. Like, give me a Caterpie or a Metapod or something. Like, I need 4 Caterpies. So, like, I'm hunting for them quite long. Longly. $95. No need to wait, okay. Don't remember what I said, so I have to get them Caterpies. Because I have basically 40 in red, and then when I play yellow, I only have like 15 to get in yellow so far. So a lot of it is going to be off of this one account. Because it's going to be all the early game shit. So I'll be my starter, get my mail, get probably Sparrow if I could find one that early. And that'd be so quick. As soon as I come back in here, I automatically get poisoned. Cool. So it's gonna be a lot of that. Poison's about to kill me too. Wait, if I get a new 3DS with a capture card, that means I'm going to save money to get the original red, blue, and yellow again. But I also have to pay for bank twice. And then that wouldn't work because my Nintendo account now, I would have to trade it to this DS and then bring it up, which would be just extra. Just run from everything and find that. I'm believing that there's no Caterpie here. Because I know it's like extremely rare to find a Caterpie in red when it's like super common in blue. So it's like I might do that in blue. It's never written down. Much it says. So we also get Kakuna, our last Kakuna, all 4 Caterpies, and Pikachu. If you can find one, it's a 5% encounter, meaning it's very rare. 5% is not like the same as the Sparrow. I don't know the encounters off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this dog. I had a lot of them on all the spawns are listed on our spreadsheet, but I don't have it anymore. And I don't have Wi-Fi to check new pages. So do I still have tables? I think I still had the gym one table. You. Looks like even my table is not online. I'll find it. Doesn't matter, Bob. Try Pokeball. It has a pretty okay catch rate. So yeah, that's a plus. Thank God. Let's save right here. We have 7 in the decks. So need another Metapod and a Caterpie. Oh, and a Pikachu. Alright, come on. We need these last 4 encounters. He was like, I'd be. I'm like, another year, meaning I feel like I'm pretty damn close to the Pikachus. If I cannot catch the Pikachu or encounter the Pikachu, probably won't be able to catch it because I only have 2 balls left. I will use a backup and later and either get it later and a later playthrough. I don't want to be sitting here hunting for a 5%, or I can go to the power plant and get that. So I'm gonna move forward. Pikachu, please. Nope, we don't. Okay. Just move on forward. I'm gonna try to beat you up. And if I don't beat it, I'll end the episode here at, an hour and 15. And if I beat it, then I'll move forward to Route 2. I want to say Cafe or Jigglypuff is on Route 3. Also, then the female is on Route 3. Let's give this a shot. If not, we would have to grind Charmander to Charmeleon. Give me an extra dex, but because I haven't, I'm basing my starters around my EVs. So the evolutions, I can always do defense curl to spam harden with it. Like there's 9 starters and there's 9 EVs. So 1 starter equals 1 EV, but because you also have the Gigantamax of all 3 starters, there's technically 12 starters. and 9 EVs, which would mean if you have to play red or blue 9 times, and then play yellow twice, at least. And you gotta play at least to make it even. And Jenna would waste his defense skill PP to where he'll struggle. That's kind of my plan. Because I picked, when I first started it, I had Charmander, Weedle, Nidoran, what was the four? It was Charmander, Weedle, Pidgey, and Rattata. So the main 4 beginning route Pokemon. That was before doing the guide. Since I already did a Charmander, and I had that Charmander for Gigantamax Charmander. I don't know how much PP Defense Curl has, but I know Tackle has 35. I haven't checked how many PP he's used. He's probably did about 4 or 5 tackles, 6 tackles, 7 tackles, 8 tackles. He's out of defense skill PP, so I could use Charmander and use Ember, which is a special stab to it, and it's burned. Awesome. 4 heal, really. Still going. Also, I have crazy defense, so like that's cool, I guess. I get level 13. Didn't see my stats. When I put in my lead, and then switch back to Charmander. Oh, now I have 2 potions, so I can at least get through this match. Screech is defense, and drop your attack there. Bide, beautiful. This gives it the, I'm gonna growl the whole bide section, giving it minus, I think, 4 attack. I think a minus 3 attack, something like that. Didn't do absolutely nothing with your tackles. beautiful. But it doesn't do damage to him. She's not what I want. I'm gonna continue to growl. Unleashed and hit me, but that's double back. So it does 5 damage to it. But 10 to me. So it does double back. So you kinda gotta be careful with it. That's a burn. 2 full heals, wow. That's a burn. 3. And to be honest, that's a little heavy on extra tournament. Given that the level 7 and probably, no. Probably me like 14, 15. Here we're at the border badge in about an hour and 20 minutes. I get $1,300, which is very nice. And TM by that being said, I'm gonna start up my boss. I'm not gonna use this buy TM, so I'm just gonna sell it. Antidote might come in handy, but it's only $50. It would give us an extra Pokeball, so I'll do it. I'll probably be block on the first try. Wait for fire type. Is my team damaged? Yeah, my team is damaged right bad. But I do have over 7 Nanoram, which doesn't have any moves, but it could use EXP for Nidoking and Mount Moon. So my anticipation to get Nidoking by the Team Rocket fossil bullshit. That's not good. That's really not that good. 'Cause I'm dead. Phil Goodman's, I don't know how much tackles are actually hitting it. I'm going down to 1 HP. Dead. Okay. I have 2 options at this point for challenge. I can go back to the Viridian Forest. Now, since I have a kind of bigger team, and I'll look for the Pikachu and the other Metapod. I think that are 2 Metapods, sorry. Somehow I'll beat that and then beat the last. I'm just going back to heal. And I guess hunt Pikachu. Always for a little bit. I can get the extra Caterpies in blue if I need to as kind of a backup later down the road. Cause I need Butterfree and I need another Butterfree. And I also need another Butterfree. 2 more after that. So I need like 4 Butterfrees and another pod, I think. Yeah, I'll just get. It's actually Pikachu. I don't think Pikachu's in the plant tower. I know Raichu is in Cerulean Cave, which is good. You can get a Raichu and a Kadabra in Cerulean Cave. I'm gonna take a long, probably another 5 minutes to see if I can get anywhere with this Pikachu hunt. If I can't get anywhere, I'll just move forward. So about 8, so I need about 2 more levels to switch. I have a switch training Kakuna. I find it easier when I have like it in my hands, like how it is. I find that my button speed's a lot faster. Because honestly, the Kakuna and the Metapod in my party, I'm gonna try my best not to evolve. So I would have them two instead of, having to do both. To hand in my body just in case I'm sure it's a go sour. Um, 159 and 37. Yeah, because I want to get this Kakuna to Beedrill and the Riddle to Kakuna. So I have the Kakuna line basically done, meaning I won't have to hunt here anymore. I'm gonna leave again. And try to make it to Mount Moon this episode. Try 11:15. Fuck. Let's see how much it needs. $159. Okay. And 265. Wow. So, since my internet's only on from 3 to 7, I will be bringing a lot of the Pokemon up to home off camera. It's one thing I just gotta do. What? Seeing that that's 66, this is probably gonna be about the same amount, if not more. Nice. Nice. A little bit failed, wow. Number 8, nice. I need 16, so that's horn attack. That's 7 there, so. I'm out here with and down here, no, it's right there. I will be using the nugget glitch, or nugget exploit. And I did it in Leaf Queen 2 a while back. It's where you get to Nugget Bridge and you battle the rocket trainer. But you lose to him. You don't defeat him. You bring in like a level 5 that you know you can. It won't kill him. And in order to get to Bill's house to get the assistant ticket, you have to like go through here and do all of this. So I think I need the I think I had a Weedle and I have a Kakuna now. I may kill this Kakuna with my Weedle. Because Kakuna's like an easy kill either way it goes. It just takes time to kill it. And plus this gives it a ton of EXP probably a good level 2. So I don't know how long this is actually going to take, but yeah. Then mashing the A button. 14. I don't think it has that much HP left, but we'll see. But yeah, it's definitely a level. I mean, it's a bug type and it's a poison type, so probably won't have that much of a difference, but we'll see. String shot, lower speed, which is not a big deal. But that does a good third and it's super effective. So, and then all it has is, I think, tackle instead of string shot and poison sting. So I think we could go this pretty quickly. Yeah, we got this in like 4 or 5 hits, which is great. Um, remembering because that's ready to evolve. So I don't need to use it even more, but horn attack. It's pretty good, and so I could use horn attack until I'm out of PP that way, or until I kill the metapod. And then the Weedle evolve it. And we could throw that in the PC, we could throw metapod and the Caterpillar. Actually, I know it would set us back some, but if we put this Kakuna that's level 9, it doesn't know any moves, which kind of sucks. But it's only 150, so all the switch training in the world. That's what take it. So 9, 3, 4, 5, 2. That's a bird. Might take it pretty close. Yeah, that's it. Good energy there. He could have just picked and killed me, but it damaged me really bad. But that's cool. We're at the level 10, so we're gonna get 16 probably on time. I wanna go heal. So now at 117, because I just upped as I'm doing inside my keyboard on my lap, and my drum stool has my laptop, and then everything's kind of just right in this area here on my desk, so I can make the game pretty much work. So I'm just jump. I need to deposit the Pokemon that are going to bring tomorrow or later today. Because I want to complete the full bank decks in generation 1 through 7. In bank to where I can just be like, I could just put all of the Pokemon from bank to home in the same boxes and not have to switch shit around, so. But this will get Beedrill and hopefully Charizard in this playthrough, which is two very big ones. How much money do I have? $700, nice. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get Charizard in this playthrough because this is gonna be real easy to get to Charizard. Yeah, switch it out to Kakuna. $270 and 3. So we're getting Beedrill literally this match too, which is nice. So that would give us a pretty nice chunk of the decks. I'm not gonna put Kakuna or Beedrill in this case in the PC because that would only leave me with Charmander at this point. And literally male, so it's like that doesn't give me much to work with. When it's 2 against 6, which is pretty rough. So I may keep it in my party until I get like Zubat, pretty decent with Zubat. That's the only I've heard, so it's not any good either. Alright, that's 10. That's the first 10 down. So here I'm looking for, I think it's Jigglypuff. I could use a Spearow on my team. Be a better use. Let me see how much damage it does. 5, that's not a lot. It's not worth it. Yeah, that's like 0.5. That's not a lot. So yeah, the Jigglypuff is on Route 3, which is the route we're on now. And the 10% counters, and I need 2 of them. So more hunting. The level 8 Pidgey too, I catch that. It's doing good damage too. Nice crit. I'm dead though, yep. So I'm using Pidgey even though on my guide I was like I don't need it. It was to get one and use it to get Pidgeot. And then when you get to Fuchsia City, Walnut and Yellow and Route 5, there's a gender variant. Is on the second half, the gender and original variants. You can catch a level 17 Pidgeotto and Yellow on Route 5. Pidgeotto evolves at level 18. So it's one level before it's supposed to evolve. Which is kind of cool, I guess. So I'll add it to the version exclusives and the original variants. So if I can get one, that'd be awesome. Trying to see what moves and knows and when. Jigglypuff, yes. It isn't that hard. Yeah, level 12 is free attack for Beedrill, which isn't too crazy. It's already level and it's 150. And there's the second one. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna show you. It's for the. Alright. No, I have moderate distance from here. It's women. Yeah. Where is disabled? Usually, little gins is the last move that I use is disabled, meaning Ember. Because I'm just a random move, so that's cool, I guess. So that's one Pokeball with. I normally get the Magikarp type from the Swordsman's here, but I'm not really gonna lay that this time. It'd be cheaper to just wait for the rod. So do I catching anything in here? I think I catch one of the Zibats. Clefairy, which is a 1%, Perish is a 5. That's Zubat. That helps. So, 2 Clefairies, 2 Perishes, and a Zubat. On this first floor. I think there's something on the bottom floor too. Oh shit, the ball, yeah. So it's June 12, I don't remember what it is, but near the moonstone right here. Damn, that's a 1% encounter rate, and I got that on the second one. That's really good OMG here. Hope we don't kill it. Growl, but that's nice. Then thought this was a little over, not right there. Say a hug and go left. That's not gonna work. All this, which is going to be backed by my bond. Or whatever. Get that in a minute. Um, future reference. Tomorrow morning, it would be way past tomorrow morning, but it, it's the 28th for me. So September 29th, which, speaking of this, I have to go to bed like ASAP. I'll play for like another 10 minutes and then bounce. I do want to get through Mountain Run, basically. We're getting the Iowa Armor DLC trailer tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock EST. So we depending on what's in the game in October. I get geoded here. I get geoded towards the end, right? I missed the rope and the rare candy, but that's okay. Yeah, that was all I needed to do. I mean, I'm getting geodude and blue or yellow or some shit. Yeah, so the dex itself is subject to change with the Golem and Slow King. So the national dex is in the top half, right below me. Will stay the way it is, except for any like Colorex is going to be added. So that, what was that, 893 or 890, yeah, 893 will be 894. You have the Reggie Elricky and Reggie Drago, which will give you 85. There's like other modules that are being added, so once we have the DLC, that's nice, that's a 5% kind of rate. I will be adding them to the decks towards the end once we have official numbers for them. Meaning in about 2 months, the decks is going to be just a little bit different. Also, shinies are going to be a little different too. So, all of that has to kind of be done that way. Those pairs, which I needed 2 of them. Yeah, I should do. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna have that. Tomorrow morning, we're actually gonna get the trailer. Because I most likely will not be awake at 9 in the morning tomorrow because it's already midnight. I would try my best to find a recorded version of it. If they put on YouTube channel, just like puts it up there, I will not take it, but I'll do a first reaction video to it as soon as I get to see it. Whether it be on my laptop, because that's where all the Wi-Fi is, or on my phone or something, I would do it somehow and get that out within the next day or 2. Because I totally bailed on the second trailer for the Age of Calamity. I totally missed that. I was just busy. It kind of snuck up on me and I wasn't paying attention. I knew the 26th was there, but when it went live, I kind of watched it and I was super hyped. But I literally just rolled out of bed. Was still in bed, actually. Opened my laptop up, checked Discord and YouTube, like I always do every morning. And seeing that, I was like, fuck, I missed it. So I watched the other Zelda tubers with their reaction. Okay. So, quick tibet. That's another moonstone. That's why I wanted to get the Jigglypuff stat early, because there's 3 moonstones within the first half of the game. There's one on Route 2 after you get cut. There's one in Mount Moon on the first floor. where I picked it up with the Pokeball, and then there's a hidden moonstone right where I was just at to pick up the last one. So you're kind of rolling through the decks already. So that's good. Meaning as soon as I can get Ninurino to evolve, Ninurino to evolve the Ninurino, I will use one of my moonstones on that. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not. And then I use the other one on the Jigglypuffs. So yeah, another little idea of a video I wanna did is since I bought quite a bit of the guidebooks, I wanna do a kind of cover. It's not a cover. It's not a reaction either. It's actually, I would have like the camera on taped to my head, and as I'm looking down, I'm gonna be looking at the book and kind of going through the pages type deal. Poisoned. No, it's all okay. I'm about to say, now how did I kill that? They give it 2 levels, which is very nice. I beat Super Nerd. This, I want to save to make sure I'm picking the right fossil. I was trying when Zodu dead. Yeah, dude's dead. I did dome first because it's just easier. It's less words. When you have to do it later. Yeah, so I'm doing get through here, get to the PC, save, and then, yeah. I missed the Rare Candy, I missed the Escaper, but that's okay. I don't need them anyway. So down here, I only got 1 Paris, which is fine. I will go back later and eat the other one. I do want to get out of Mount Moon because it's almost dead. That's what I'm looking for. I'm running out of balls. Bitchin'. Alright, 15. Yeah, so Ekans is a red only Pokemon. Believe it or not. So like getting 2 Ekans, I mean you place and you know team in your place like played red, which is great. So yeah. So I'm gonna quickly go through my thought process. Maybe not as quickly, but somewhat quickly. And then explain how I kind of set all of this up, but how I did the guide for Kanto at least, because I haven't done Johto or Hoenn or Sen or any of the other ones. I've only worked on Kanto so far because all of the other Kanto's it has the second most, only second to Gen 5. Gen 5 has only beats it by like 5, so it's like not by much, but by quite a bit. It's the original 151, 150. Sorry, Mew is not obtainable in red, blue, and yellow without any glitches or anything like that. So I'm not gonna count Mew. Plus, for the challenge, Mew has to come from the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Pokeball Plus thing. And I could, so that's something. Move, damn. It's risky. Let's do 5. At least it's saying you'll go to sleep. So yeah, for Kanto, there's a base Kanto on 4 factors. EVs, so all the evolutions, including gens 2, 4, and 6 of the evolutions, meaning Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon, and possibly any other evolutions further down the line. You'll have to come back to Gym 1 and catch that, or have a bunch of extras and then bring them up for safekeeping later. Like, that would be another smart way of playing the game in case there's something else we gotta do. I do know the breeding method for Gen 1. If you catch a Pokemon and bring it to Gen 2, and then shiny through the trade, and then shiny in your Gen 2 game, you can send it back to Gen 1 because you haven't done anything in Gen 2 with it. You just traded it to it back. Also good for evolutions like Gengar, once you Hunch Club, and that's the wrong Pokemon, Machoke, and Alakazam. Things like that. You cannot bring Kingdra to Gen 1 from Gen 2, even though Caesar can and Kingdra can't. So there's stuff like that that's kind of like, you can't really do that. But that's why I just went in order of generations, because it would be the easiest to do when you can bring it all up to Sun and Moon at the end and then trade and do all that fun shit. And Oris has the biggest deck, so having Gen 1 and 2 games that can't go in Oris, you have to rely on the other 5 generations before that. 4 generations. So I'm gonna save, given this 116. So Nidoran is clean. Not clean, but healed. I'm gonna drop the over 3 Jigglypuff in the PC. And probably Pageville on PC. So I could just evolve that Wigglytuff to Moonstone. Because I have 2, and I'm about to get another one, so not a big deal for that. Plus, we have to come back later. We won't be getting a lot of the same items because it's kind of right there for you. So, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 or 16 I counted. This is very nice so far. So with that, we now have 17 Pokemon in our Pokedex. 1 batch. Actually, we have probably more than we probably have like 30 in our decks. 26. So yeah, probably have, when I caught a lot of Pokemon. Next time we will be trying to evolve the Ekans that I caught. The Nidoran male that I caught. And then I think that's it. Yeah, just them 2. The rest we're not going to worry about now. Yeah. Save again, just so I have it. Next to save. Close the game. We got Ultramoon in there too. So, this gives me 15. So far in red and blue. Just in red alone. Because I haven't played blue or yellow. Giving the main total 2 new ones. $119, giving us $119 at the end of the session. $119 in the national decks, which is really nice. Having most of it being in Galar and Hoenn, but like Kanto's right behind it with 15 extra Pokemon. So yeah, I was going to mention this, and I'm going to continue to mention it. My Kanto setup is basically the evolutions and the starters. There's the three evolutions for Kanto being Jochion, Foyon, and Vaporeon. Espeon and Umbreon, Glaceon, Sylveon, and Leafeon. It gives you about 9 Pokemon. There's 9 starters, and we need 3 of them with Gigantamax evolutions. So 12 starters. So since I already did Charmander and got 4 Pokemon, it kind of messed up my balance between playthroughs. So I'm going to use that Charmander and Sword and Shield or whatever I want to do with it to evolve it to get the Cantonian Gigantamaxable Charizard. It's a long name, but or something. I don't know. I might not do it. The G-Maxables need to come from Red, Blue, and Yellow, Fire or Leaf Green, or Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But I want most of my games I want to come from Virtual Console. If I can get it in Virtual Console, I will. The gender variants, because Virtual Console, Red, Blue, and Yellow does not. Gender is one I think to Gen 2, because then you have breeding implemented as well. I'm not going about the genders. I might catch an extra or two just to test my luck. You know, have a good roll, you don't waste your balls, but if not, you have an extra for Wonder Trade or something. You never know. So that's the starters, the EVs, the variants. So how I'm doing it, how I'm writing it is I have Red, because Red had the most exclusives early game. And I had kind of the best exclusives early game. Like he gave us Ekans and all rock. He gives us a better encounter rate for I think Oddish. I think it's also an exclusive to Red, and I think Bellsprout is in Blue. There's a few other Pokemon early game that were exclusive to Red. Paris, the Jinx is only Red and Blue. Yeah, there's just a couple exclusives that made the game kind of better. And he had high encounter rates, so it made it really reliable to get them fast, like the Ekans. I got the Clefairy as a 1% encounter rate very quickly. I'm very thankful for that. So maybe in Blue we might get the other Clefairy. If I don't get it back now, I can get it in Blue, because that game has a little bit of leeway because it's like 15. You need to get in Blue so far. Let's check that. I'm just going that one. So that's that. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, so early game with Red, early game with Blue, and get the Blue exclusives. And then also in Blue, you would get the Rock Tunnel Pokemon. In Yellow, because you get Pikachu as your starter, you would get Pikachu giving us that Dex Turtle. That's why I was like, if you can get in Viridian Forest, awesome. If not, the power plant works. If not, we'll play through Yellow twice to get Pikachu and Raichu, or 2 Pikachus, and when you bring it up to Generation 7, or to Gen 2, you use your Thunderstones to evolve it, which makes the 5% kind of rate a little bit more bearable because you start with it and it can't evolve. But Bulbasaur, because you would have to do 2 yellow playthroughs of that, Bulbasaur would get a cut there because in yellow you can get all 3 starters, 1 in Serene City, 1 on Route 24, and 1 in Vermilion City. Vermilion, I think, is a single Cortex total. I think Charmander is that they just ask you, hey, I don't want this, can you take out my hands? And you're like, yeah, and you're just up to it. But the Bulbasaur is weird. You have to have high friendship with your starter, meaning the Pikachu that you get from the beginning of the game, to obtain that Bulbasaur. I'm pretty sure it'd be your OT, but because you can start with a Bulbasaur in red and blue, which is good, more preferred that way, you can, thinking of it this way, there's actually 11 starters because of Pikachu and Raichu, so that's something. So 11, 9, and some extras, so that's whatever. Anywho, that's kind of like a idea of how I was like, I need to base my whole route and guide around the obtainable Pokemon available and the gift Pokemon. Do they evolve? How many? How late is the game? Where do you want to reset and try it again? Things like that. Like, you can get Zapdos or Articuno or even Zapdos till after you get Surf, meaning you have to beat Fuchsia, which is over half the game. So 5th gym, you can't skip Eric and go straight to Fuchsia. But you would still have to do the Team Rocket hideout in Celadon to get the Celescope to move the 2 Snorlaxes, one on 16 and one on 12, to get down to the Cycling Road, or 13, 14, and 15 to get to Fuchsia City. And then you would have to have, I think, $500 to go into the Safari Zone to get Surf to go to Articuno. So that's all like all late game stuff in my eyes. It's kind of like mid-late game. So I'm like, I don't think going that long in one playthrough when you can get your Eevee in your beginning playthrough. So the first 2, your red and your blue, and your yellow. So you have all 3. So you have your base Eevee and 2 evolutions. And then you have 2 options. You can either, since you start to get the other 150 Pokemon, and Mewtwo and Chansey are kind of locked behind. Not Chansey, but it's a lot easier getting Chansey. Locked behind the Elite 4. So you need to beat the game at least once to get Mewtwo. But since you need to have a Blissey from Kanto and a few other Pokemon from Kanto that can be only found in the Safari Zone, that's money and steps and shit like that, which is a workaround that I will be doing. Use, once you get in the Safari Zone, as soon as you walk in, you save, which means if you don't get anything that you want and your steps are out, or your ball is out, or you feel like you don't have good energy, you can reset the 3DS, but you'll be still in the Safari Zone. So you don't have to pay for $500 to get it again. To to get it again. You can kind of just wait it out. Usually use the first 500 to get surf and the gold teeth and any TMs that I want, items. And then after I get that, I save. I head to the chancy area and I just grind that up. Once I have my 2 chances, I save and then go to a different route and get the other 1% like Taurus, Scyther, and Pincer. I think there's a couple other ones. That's like the main board. Because Magmar's in Burning Tower and Jinx is a trade. Anyway, so that's a big thing for that. Another big thing about my routing is the polygons in Gen 1. Using the nugget glitch or export. I don't even think it's a glitch, it's a big export. As I mentioned earlier, you go to the team market, dude, on the hideout where level 5 Pokemon, any Pokemon at that point, because you won't be able to kill as a level like 20 Ekans that has wrap. You just die in the first couple of turns. I did the same thing in Leaf Green. You farm nuggets for probably a couple hours, maybe a day if you really want some money. If you do it for a couple hours, you can have all your Pokeballs for the rest of the run, for the rest of the game actually. But and Ultra Balls and stuff like that. For like the post game for Zapdos, Aldrich, and Moltres, things like that. But if you save your nuggets and put them in your PC to where your inventory doesn't get full, when you go to Celadon City, you can go to the casino and, Celadon Market, department store, sell all of your 99 plus whatever nuggets. And then purchase casino coins after you go through the map and pick up the lowest ones on the floor and talk to the NPCs. You can get Porygon a lot faster. I learned that in Pokemon Blue. Porygon is like 6,500 tokens, which is 3,500 cheaper. Which 3,500 times 50. It's 175,000 Pokédollars. But if you divide that by the nuggets, it's only 116 nuggets. And if you times that by 5 minutes, you're looking at about 580-ish minutes. Divide that by 60. You're looking at about 10 hours of grinding to get one Porygon. So if you times that by 3, you're looking at about 30 hours of grinding for just nuggets and money. Where if you did the 9999, that's not what I wanted. You'll get 9999 times 50 is almost $500,000. So you're looking at like a $200,000, $300,000 difference if you play Blue and do it. And since you need Porygon 2, and Z, you can get the Dubious and the upgrade and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to the Battle Tower. You could just trade it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or I think Porygon, all of them are in the IO armor, so that either means yes it is. Because I remember the event Porygon 2 from the IO armor. From like that event stuff. So you could either trade it in Sword and Shield and evolve it and not have to worry about Gen 2 or 7 for the other two. In my guide, you have to do that plus get Porygon in both Platinum and Silver or Gold or Crystal. Because you have Porygon 2 and Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and Porygon Z and Platinum. And then so that's kind of like why there's so many Kanto variants down there. And why the Master Dexes are still pretty common. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Dex. That's why it's taking me quite some time. But it's like 43 hours just for the Master Dex, the living Dex. I'm playing all the games. Like, Sword and Shield, I think took me like... Actually, I don't have the game in there. I had Monopoly still in there. They took me about 15 to 20 hours per game. And now I'm playing Red, and I'm like 2 hours in. I'm playing Emerald, and I'm like 3 or 4 hours into it. So it's like, I'm definitely like chugging along in multiple different playthroughs. Because I get tired of just playing one playthrough all the time. It's called getting burned out, kids. So that's my plan with Gen 1. So I'm trying to... I did 150... divided by 9 for every playthrough that you do. Yeah. You need about 16 Pokemon in your Pokedex per playthrough. Right now we have 15 and not including the one 16 because of the I evolved the Wigglytuff. About 16. So right now at Misty, before going to Nugget Bridge, I would have to reset the game. I have my 16. But because you can only get 1 EV per game and you need 4 of them in Kanto, you kind of have to play over. So you have to kind of like get some extra Pokemon in your early game to where you can just zip right through and skip a lot of stuff. Skip all the encounters, the hunts, all that fun shit. But I have like, I think it's like, before I switch to blue, I have like 43 Pokemon. I have a third of the decks before I switch the games. Which isn't good. That means I did 2 playthroughs at once. So even now, because you have the fossils and the EVs, I'm thinking about just playing the rest of the game, grab the EV, and then bring everything up, reset my red, and then do all of that again in red, but get all the way back to Civilian City, and then continue the catches of Route 24, 5, 6, and 7, or 21, 22, 23, and 24, and 25. You know, basically above Civilian City, the route below Saffron City, and the trade with Farfetched. And Daylight Industrial, and that's like 15 right there. But because I'm doing a bigger chunk and the starters, I could just reset. And if it's only that, I don't know, I'll figure something out how I'm gonna actually even this out. Because even with 11, even with the 12 starters, including the two Pikachus, and an extra playthrough. It's actually 15, 151. Even with 15, you need 10 Pokemon every playthrough, which is not a lot. So you would have Charmander and Charmeleon, the two that I already have. Right now I have is 16 new Pokemon, meaning the rest of the playthrough that I have on my red, I can't catch anything. I have to trade the Farfetch'd with the Sparrow I caught and get Eevee. And that's literally all I do. I don't catch anything else, I don't do anything else, I don't trade anything else. It's literally them two. That's crazy. And I'm done. I'm done with 2 playthroughs of Cancer. With that kind of math. I might do it that way. I might rework the route tomorrow morning. And I'll add some other stuff. At that point, I'll be like, okay, we got 30. We're going to, like, in the playthrough, don't catch anything else. Just get to the EV, collect the EV, bring everything back up to home, and be done. Because there's only 30 Pokemon in your first box. Meaning, honestly, you need to have 5 full boxes to make a full Kanto dex. Monty Mew will just chuck me out there. So, cause you can't get Mew till Let's Go. So that's Switch stuff. That's not even till later. So you would have that setup, I guess. It's weird. It's very weird. So I guess tomorrow morning when I get up, if I have some time after the DLC presentation, I will bring the 30 Pokemon from Red. I'll just put them all in my box. I'll bring them up and put them all in bank, and then reset my Red and get back to where we are right now before. But then again, I would have to stream all that over again. So it's kind of not really wanting to do that. But because the standards of Kanto. It just sucks. It sucks. So I might have to do that tomorrow and rework the guide. Make it about even with about 10 Pokemon per playthrough. Meaning a starter, an EV, one evolution line, another evolution line, another evolution line, and a non-evolving Pokemon. It's 10. You do have to do, if you don't have 10, you would have to catch some in the Safari Zone. And also you have to do a fossil. Because the fossils, there's 4 of them. So you need to have 4 starters per fossil. Therefore, you can get Aerodactyl in any playthrough. So you can honestly have to get the old Amber and Pewter and take it to Cinnabar. And you can have multiple Aerodactyls. So you'll get really 13 Aerodactyls if you want it. And you can kind of shiny hunt it, I guess, from Gym 1. So that's cool. So yeah, I think that's how it has to be done. It gotta be done like that. At least when I have Kanto done, the living next to Kanto done by the time I get my capture card for the 3DS. Anyway, I've been on here long enough. It's been 3 hours. I need to go to sleep. It's like we up in like 7 hours to do the thing. Right now we're at 52 hours and 52:35. Just gonna move that over, which is really nice. It's only been 10 hours and we have 23 extra Pokemon. Meaning at this rate, we're having about, it's been how many hours? A little over 9 for 25. So we're looking at 18, 20, 36 hours before having another 100. Hit or miss on average. But doing the decks, redoing Kanto because of the EVs, that's probably going to be a lot longer because it took 2 hours just to get to Cerulean City after catching all the stuff we need. Meaning the starters have to be very individually picked. I might actually do Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, and G-Max Charizard. As soon as I start the playthrough, just put the 2 Charmanders in bank. As soon as I started, just knock the 2 starters out. It's also another thing of, because that's 2 starters getting out the way, I still would have the Gigantamax Blastoise and the Gigantamax Venusaur. And a male and female Venusaur. So even though my 2 Charmanders will be already gone and out the way, I still would have 4 other Pokemon plus the 2 Pikachu playthroughs that I could actually do between red and blue and yellow. So like, that's good. I think yellow is mainly going to be the version exclusives to yellow. And any crazy Pokemon that are under leveled, like you can catch under leveled, like the Pharaoh and the Pidgeotto. So like, Montgomery at the main target to come top of my head. That's like unleveled. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to work on some of this stuff for the next few days, I guess. I know that, just to point this out, I got it last time. I'm going to minimize the time as well. So you don't have to like worry about, yeah, this doesn't close. I normally have it cropped to the right. Kind of behind the master deck stuff. Anyway, see where I'm going. Oh, that's the other folder that's not on there. That's not the right folder. Oh, it's the MD folder on my desktop, not that. There's a lot of footage on here that I need to either finish, like these two. This was, what was that? I think it's a Monopoly. 7 to 10. I don't know what that is. But this right here is 4:12, and this is the video right now. I started a little over 3 hours ago. Anyway, I now have all of this master decks basically done. I can close that. So I can update it. All of these kind of here. So I need to re-upload a lot of them. I uploaded everything and then all the times and days were fucked up. So I kind of had to not redo the whole challenge, but redo a lot of the footage stuff. Because if you look at this one, it's not the right folder. Did I get rid of it? Is it this one? That one, I don't know what the time correlated to. I haven't really done any other stuff. I need to finish the Skyward Sword edited Let's Play that I did. And I need to finish Ocarina of Time, but I'm good till December. So I could work on the other ones. I need to edit all of this stuff to make a kind of compilation out of all of it. That is like 33 hours of gameplay with 22 gigabytes of footage over like a month and a half type deal. So like, I still have to beat Mewtwo in that game. Still have to do it. So it's required that I have to have Mewtwo, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres from Let's Go, because it's the hardest place to get it. And if you have all four, you have a gold star, which is great. So that's kind of a big challenge, and Mewtwo's the hardest out the bunch so far for me. My Revolution streams I was doing, I haven't finished it, so it's like I need to finish that for the challenge, which means I would have to restart everything, rebuild my team, and then do it again. So that's gonna be fun. What was that? I guess I deleted it. Hold on. My desktop is shitty. I have like MUs and Geek Squads and all that other dumb shit. Handbrake. And my 1.8 ROMs. 3DS Capture. So this program actually lets me capture my 3DS if it's plugged in, which I don't have it yet. So I think it's this. Yeah, this. Oh God. So all of I was recording my episodes. Let's delete that too. That's gonna be definitely deleted. But these were the footage I had uploaded. Why is that a capture? I don't know why that was there. And that's was a wrong footage for that. The bitrate was wrong, so I had to redo it. Yeah, these were like 17 episodes that I did, but I made sure I copied it because a lot of the dates, like the times were wrong. And because I only did an 18-minute video, I just recorded it like normal and then put it into a different video to make that one more on the length of the channel itself. But because I'm like, why do I have that and that in the same video or two different videos? Something doesn't add up. It screwed me up. So I ordered took for 4 hours a couple of nights ago and just looked at everything. So now I can actually just empty the bin. Now, like, here as you see, like, everything kind of has a timestamp. So that's 24/9. That should be 09, not 90. I don't know why I make typos like that. And I understand exactly what it is and just never fix it. Because that's the ending time of that video. So 12:38. 12:51, 12:52, 17:58, 17:58, 2:58, 21:58, 20. It adds up from the numbers. And that's just from, if I was to do episode 16 here, I use as the first second here, so it's 30, 60, but here it was like 10 to 25 before I started it, because I had to edit a couple of things. If for some reason that it stopped midway or something, and then it closed it and restarted it. I don't know why I did that. So I had to add the 119 right here, 120 plus the 3442, 4120, whatever. So I added two numbers together, and then it gave me 3302, which gave me the right number for the next one. There was an 8-minute brief that I didn't have the timer going. So I had to subtract the 8 minutes from the 3 hours to get it 302 or some shit like that. And then that just slowly, I really did it like this one. When I get done recording in a second, in a minute, it's actually 1 in the morning. I really need to go sleep. MD, not the other one. Videos itself. This one, what is this? It's Monopoly. This one. When I get done recording, that will go like the rest of the videos on the right over here. And then I can look back at the episode and see the first frame that the timer was on, and that's the last frame that the timer was on, and then right that number and then put it into the MD folder up here. And then write Master Dex episode, whatever, timestamps. And then when I upload it, YouTube itself will read the original file name, but the actual video name in when you upload it will be different, but the file name will be the same. So I could have a channel intro, but it's like, welcome to my channel intro. It could be worded different, but in YouTube itself, it would just say channel intro because that's the file that it was originally named as when it was uploaded. Same with the date. So when you go on your computer, if it's still named the same, you can easily find that file on your tablet. Use your tablet, your laptop, or whatever. So that's how that's set up. So yeah, that's kind of the way that everything is brought up and raised. So when I'm looking at you, but it's like I'm looking at the monitor because I can see everything on it. Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow, like usual. I have no fucking clue when this is gonna go up. Seeing that I have to upload like 80 gigabytes worth of shit again. That's what I gotta do it. Anyway, see you guys again tomorrow. Have a fun time. I'll try to get that Monopoly stuff up soon, at some point, probably tomorrow. I'll probably just put everything on my little SD card here and upload it tomorrow when I get up, because I don't have anything uploading right now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.